It's raining today, and why are we in the rain? Well, today we're putting out some hay in the rain, and we're going to finish our feeding in the rain. And if you'll stick with us, I'll tell you why we waited till today to get everything done. It's not our fault, mostly not our fault, but it is what it is. So hang out with us, watch us feed, and understand why we're doing this stuff in the rain. Not exactly. This is not exactly what I wanted to do, but because I really had no help to get through the fence today and I didn't want anybody to have to get out and come help. I'm sorry about the picture of the rain falling on this camera, but it's not what I wanted to do, but it is where it's at. So I'm gonna get in here, get the strings off, and then we'll come back and feed them. So this ain't working out too good trying to get the strings off and film. So I'll be right back with you when we get them off. All right, we got all the string off, what I think is all of it. Let's see. Tell you one thing, they had this one tied good. All right, let's go see what's going on in the barn, because today's the 27th. We're pretty close to actually being able to have some babies. Hey girl, you staying in here where it's dry? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Hey Marley. All right, let's go see who all's down here. Some of our doelings here. This is a last year's doe, slow grower, but wonderful line. I won't tell you what I call this girl. Well, maybe I will tell you. So I call this girl the old witch, but since it's Halloween, we'll say that, but we replaced that first letter with something. So yeah, she's not one of my favorites. She's mean to everybody. We got a couple of big girls down here. Let's see if they're all here. There's one. You can see she's already swelling in the bottom and starting to drop a little bit here. Big old udder there. This girl's pregnant. Here are the two. Yep, here are the two I was wondering about. This girl right here for sure. All right, so we got the hay out and we're going to go. We got one more roll to put out for the bucks. And then we'll come back and give them some feed for the afternoon. We've been putting it in our Advantage feeder. We're not filling it up right now. We've been putting in about 50 pounds for this crowd a day. So 2 buckets, 48 to 50 pounds probably, 45 to 50 pounds every day. We'll put in the feeder, and that works good when it is raining. The feeder keeps it dry, and they can come and go and eat it as they want. All right, let's get back. Hey, we'll get the dogs fed, the goats fed. Look at some of these girls, how wide they're getting. Some of our new girls, our yearlings, they're looking good. This is our only myotonic Maryland that's left. She's a bottle baby. We didn't breed her this year. She's kind of the farm mascot. This girl is 1.5 years. That one that just got down, I think you can see beside of it, is 11 months. So 10 to 11 months. I know the video quality is going to stink, but I'm going to bring you along. This is what we do on a rainy day. So I'm going to go. I'll put you away, put you in my pocket, keep you dry. Go get another roll of hay, put it out for the bucks. I'll bring you along for that. And then we'll bring some feed for them. So a lot of you are wondering, why in the world would we pick a day like today to put out hay? Well, I'm asking myself the same thing, but it's got to be done. We've had it planned for last week. We didn't realize the guy we buy our hay from had cataract surgery, so he keeps it in a barn. He sells hay. We just go buy 2 or 4 rolls at a time when we need it. So our plans was to put it out last week. His plans were to have cataract surgery. We didn't know that, so of course we had to wait on him. You know, that's just one of the things about buying your hay from other people. Sometimes you have to wait on them. But stored in the dry, he puts it up, he keeps it, sells it to us at a great price. So, you know, it is what it is. That's the way we do our farm, and that's the way it has to work out. But anyhow, that's why we're doing it today. He had cataract surgery, took him a week or so before he could get back on the tractor and get everything out. That's why we're putting out hay in the rain. You do what you got to do. Let's go get the truck now and finish feeding. Once we get the dogs and the goats fed, then we can go inside, dry off and get warm and feed ourselves. Let's get this feed in the buckets, get some dog food, and we'll go finish up. You guys are wet. All the dogs are wet. Rooster, you wet? Yeah, you're definitely wet. We still got to cut the strings off of that one bale. Yeah, it's raining. I'd love to just go in and not do that, but as sure as I do, one of them will get a foot caught up in it, or one of them will get a head caught up in it and suffocate and die, or lose a foot because of 5 minutes of work in the rain. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go get those off, and then we'll call it a day. I'm very adamant about getting the strings off the hay, because I've got a video. I'll try to post a link right up here of one before I can even get back and get the strings cut off of one. Pulling the truck out of the field, I already had one with a rope around its neck. And I've seen and heard horror stories about one getting wrapped around a foot or something. Actually cuts the blood circulation off to that hoof or foot, and they lose that leg, and then you're putting a nice buck down over something as simple as a strings on the hay roll. So, Chas, you got anything to say except you're wet and messing up my truck? Nope. All right, so let's go finish feeding and get back inside where it's warm. Almost done. Let's go home, get these clothes off. We'll throw them in the washer and get them cleaned up. Take Cash in, dry him off. He'll probably spend the afternoon in the house since it's so wet and nasty outside. But again, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. I definitely did not want to get out in this rain this evening, but chores had to be done. So until next time, hope you guys stay dry, stay warm, keep farming goats, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Hopefully we won't be soaking wet when it's over.